Hello and welcome to another Zwift OG Racing series video, and this is stage 3 and it's on the Richmond UCI Worlds course. So most of the race is kind of pretty uneventful, like 3/4 of it are just kind of pretty flat and the group just stays together, so I'll skip ahead through most of that. I'm just going to get my excuse in early because I don't do very well in this one. I did some exercise yesterday and I think I've kind of, one of the joys of being like mid-40s is I've kind of hurt my back a bit, and so I wasn't like feeling super comfortable in this, but I had promised myself that I'd do this race today, so I thought I'll tackle it anyway, and worst case scenario it's a bit of recon. And so I was kind of like asleep at the wheel for a lot of this, and as we get to this first climb that kind of extends to here, I just wasn't like really, I wasn't like super focused really. I was kind of paying attention, but just not like super focused, and I didn't put in enough of an effort to stick with the front group on this climb. And as you'll see in a second, I just kind of fall off the pace, and like you can see now there's like a 3-second, 4-second gap to like the front riders, and I just still don't like properly respond. And by the time we crest the hill, as we get to the top, I can just see that, oh man, I'm just not with them. And then like, over the top of it, it looked like they were kind of catchable, but for some reason I just didn't really have it in me to put in enough power to catch on to them. And the guy in front of me that does that, he does get back on, and I just didn't seem to kind of have it in me to do it. So they get away from me, and it's just like race over really, basically. And as we get to like a downhill bit, and I just thought, like, I do a shake of the head, and I just thought, like, they're in a group, they're gonna like absolutely rocket away from me here, and I'm gonna have no chance to kind of catch on. And so that's kind of it. And then I just kind of plod along through to the end of the race. And then as we come up the final climb, I just kind of resolved to try and stay in the top 10. I just have to kind of settle for that. And so I just kind of put in enough of a dig to do that. So I just let this kind of play out here. But yeah, I managed to just do that, and I finished 9th. So it wasn't a very good performance by me, and I just wasn't like, my head really wasn't in it today. But it was actually kind of quite useful for like recon. So I think I might have ridden this course like once or twice before. If I've done it more than that, I've like never really paid attention to it. So it was good to like get a bit of experience on the cobbled climb. And I was actually thinking that this last climb would be a lot tougher than it is. But maybe that's because I didn't put in as big of a dig on those first 2 climbs. But it's kind of useful to know that sort of stuff, to get a feel for what it's like, and to see where I hadn't used an anvil before. And so it was kind of useful to see how that works, and I hadn't used a steamroller. So it's a good experience kind of seeing that stuff. So congratulations to the front group. They're really strong. They did a really good job getting away. Be interesting to see Chris Lawrence's video. He was in the front group, to see how they, like, the kind of power they did, and take that into another attempt, hopefully in a day or two, feeling a bit stronger. I'll have a go at this again and maybe learn from that. So I think that's probably about it. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and hopefully you can kind of learn something from my mistake, and I'll see you in the next one.